You're watching News 24 Live. Today we are joined in studio by two Proteas legends, none other than fast bowler Merrick Pringle and all-rounder Dave Callaghan, who have been named as official ambassadors for the inaugural Cape Town Sixers tournament, which is set to take place on the 20th and 21st of March. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming in.
Good morning, yeah.
Dave, I'll start with you. Is this cricket's answer to the Cape Town Tens?
Yeah, I think it definitely is. I think it's a concept that will grow. I think obviously the first year is always sort of a building block, and then from then on it will obviously develop, and you never know. I mean, the overseas sides will probably come in and join in as well. I think the Tens, which I've heard was a great success, and I think this would develop into something very similar.
Merrick, just explain to us then how the different leagues will work and who can participate in the Sixers.
I believe I think there are 5 or 7 leagues in the tournament, from junior school right up to I think it's not call it the legends, but the over 50s, 40s sort of club, and there's a lager league as well, which is what we are in. Yeah, so looking forward to it. It should be absolutely interesting, and yeah, it's going to be great for everybody.
Now, to sort of kick things off this afternoon, or the reason why you guys are in Cape Town today is for a development clinic in Khayelitsha. Do you want to tell us a bit more about that, Merrick?
I think it's to get the kids off the street and as the slogan says, kick poverty into touch, and I tried to start something years ago, but obviously we couldn't get the finance in to help us fund the project, and this is a great initiative to do such a thing, to get the kids off the street and to go and help those that want to get involved with sport or get involved with cricket, especially when it comes to cricket. And you never know, one day we could get one of these kids that we're having a look at this afternoon, or the couple of kids we're having a look at this afternoon, to become a Cobras player and a Proteas one day. So hopefully that's the idea of giving back to cricket, I think, what we've learned over our careers.
Are you guys sort of hoping to possibly unearth the next Themba Bavuma? I mean, how much would his recent sort of performances have done for those communities, Dave?
Yeah, look, I think he comes from this part of the world, so he'd been an aspiration to anyone that comes from Khayelitsha. I mean, I think I was reading an article the other day, and he said, when he walks down the street, everybody knows who he is, and that's what we're looking for. I think, years ago, we would go to supermarkets, shopping centres, wherever we go, and people would recognise us. And we need heroes like that. We need to get people to come and play cricket, become heroes, do well in the game, and those kids need heroes. And I think the most important thing about today is just to get more kids involved in cricket. The more kids we get involved in cricket, the better for the game. Hopefully it'll have an impact on the stadium, the numbers that go and watch cricket, the numbers that go and watch Proteas.
There is a lot of emphasis and investment put into developmental cricket these days, Dave, and there still seems to be sort of a relative shortage of black African cricketers, at the professional level. Why do you think that is? Yeah,
look, I think we put a lot of emphasis on coaching, and I think obviously the people that want to play cricket and the good ones that will come through anyway, they're going to develop, and over time we will see that cricketers that want to become professionals or want to do well at the game, they will come through. But I think this is all about enjoyment. I think we need to get more people that love the game of cricket. And I think having a Sixers tournament like this, we'll get more people that are interested, and there'll be more people playing club cricket, and from there on, the game will develop. I think there's too much structure in our coaching. I think we need to try and create more people, or get more people to play the game to actually enjoy it. And then from then on, the best ones, or if you want to call it the talented cricketers, will develop into top class cricketers after that.
Merrick, now this clinic this afternoon in Khayelitsha, it's for girls and boys, and I think it probably also helps that you are fluent in Xhosa.
Yeah, growing up in the Eastern Cape and the farm, and that you get to learn to speak Xhosa. We were actually joking around early on, and who failed what, and I said I failed Sabah and Dave failed standard 1, and the reasons of that, and I never gave him, he never asked me my reasons, and my reasons were I could hardly speak English, and it's absolutely fantastic, and to grow up in that environment and to bring it in today, it's a huge plus for anybody to know how to speak Xhosa, and yeah, it was a great upbringing for me, and it makes my life easier when I go into places like Khayelitsha or places in Port Elizabeth, Motherwell.
I'm sure from a coaching perspective too.
And from a coaching perspective, yes, I do. And it's easier for them to communicate with me as well. So yeah, it is a huge advantage to have, and I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, let's see how many we can get into the top level of cricket.
Back to the Cape Town Sixers, it's sort of termed a cricket and cultural festival. So there's a big sort of social aspect to this. There's this Food of Nations village, bigger than me precinct. Do you know much about that?
No, I don't know too much, but I think it's as we say, it's wonderful to have all those, because obviously that brings families together, and I think that's the most important thing. I think there's a lot of times, club cricket, there's 11 guys go and play club cricket. I mean, I still play a bit of club cricket for my old grade down in Port Elizabeth, Premier League, whatever it is, and I go down on a Saturday and I just play, and my wife might come down and watch a little bit for a little while. But these type of festivals, everyone can come. There's plenty for them to do. There's jumping castles. There's all these type of things where families can come and have a great day out, and I think that's important. So, as you said, we're introducing more people to the game. The next time people want to go down to Newlands, a family will go to Newlands. So I think it's very important.